Well, South Dakota's upcoming legislative session will kick off in only a matter of days. Governor Larry Roden's State of the State address will take place on the first legislative day. Tonight, KELOLAND's Dan Santella finds out what 4 lawmakers in leadership roles want to hear from the governor.
Finances and voters' ability to pay their bills have the attention of legislative leaders as the State of the State address approaches.
I think that the affordability issue, or you could call it the affordability crisis, is just really hitting home right now, all across the United States. And it's something that we can also relate to here in South Dakota as it gets harder and harder to make ends meet for families, for working families. And I just think we need to approach all of our legislative work with that in mind.
I want to hear an update on what's happening, mostly with finances. I'm interested in the budget. Is there any updated numbers? I want to know what is important from the federal government that's happening. We know that some of the funding is changing.
I want to hear from the governor about Medicaid. We heard from him in the state budget address that Medicaid was something that we just can't touch on this year, but I want to hear him reinforce that because I'm hearing from so many South Dakotans that insurance is just so unaffordable.
Dollars and cents have lawmakers' attention every session. What might make the 2026 edition somewhat unique is how electoral politics impact legislative politics. Notable names are seeking voters' approval later this year.
It's always interesting when the governor gives the State of the State address and he's a candidate, because then oftentimes there's some proposals and some new ideas and programs that they want to start and do those kinds of things and announce those at the State of the State. I just want to hear a good story, a good diagnosis of the state.
Dan Santella, KELOLAND News.
Now, Healy, Jamison, Larson, and Carr all joined us today for our upcoming episode of Inside KELOLAND, focused on the upcoming legislative session. You'll have opportunities to watch it Saturday morning and Sunday night. And a special page dedicated to the upcoming session is now live on KELOLAND.com, where you can follow the latest developments from the state capitol.